these mornings with you because whatever mood we're in, wherever we come in, whatever energy levels, something comes out of you.
Right. Welcome to Faith, and it's been a month since... No, I'm going to do that again.
Yeah.
Welcome to Faith and a Christian podcast with me and Ruth, where we chat about life, God, and everything like that. We haven't been around for a month because we decided to take the summer off, and because we did that, we can officially say we're now in season 2 of Faith and.
Longest first season ever.
Maybe, yeah. We should have maybe cut that quicker, but here we are.
We're going to the next season after Christmas, have a Christmas break. We'll do this better now. Did you miss us?
Oh. Maybe not. Anyway, thanks for being here. Today we are catching up on everything because we haven't really seen each other over the summer. So, Ruth, did you watch much of the Olympics?
Yes, I did. I enjoyed the Olympics. So I didn't get up at like 2 o'clock in the morning to watch it live, but I did watch the morning breakfast things and then catch up later in the day. So, yeah. Favourite
Olympical moment? Olympical, is that a word?
Olympical?
Olympical moment. It should be a word.
I don't know if I could pick a favourite Olympical moment, but I enjoyed watching the climbing. The speed climbing is like this actual Spider-Man.
With a rope.
Yeah, but do you see how fast they go up the wall?
Is that the one where they go up and then back on themselves over a swimming pool?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. I've seen that one. That's like World Championships. It's really cool because they sort of hang over the swimming pool, and if they fall, then they fall into the pool.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's a little bit like Wipeout meets the Olympics.
Yeah. So they do 3 different ones. They do speed, they do bouldering, and they do lead. So they're just 3 different types.
What about endurance?
That's the lead one.
Okay.
That's the hard one that takes a lot of effort, and you have to get as far as you can in the.
I thought maybe it was just who can hang the longest on the rock. Who just hangs. I enjoyed watching some bits. My particular favourite was when the British lass won the BMX race.
Oh yeah, she was amazing.
Yeah, because she beat the Colombian.
Hey.
Which means I got to laugh at my wife, who is Colombian. And they were the big favourite.
Yeah.
So 3 years in a row she would have won it then. And then we went and won it in the World Championships as well.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, there you go.
Did you see, as well, just the last one, the high jumpers?
Who shared the gold medal?
Who shared the gold medal?
Yeah, I thought that was rubbish. Oh. No, it was good.
I thought it was lovely that they were both just like, no, let's just share it.
Well, they're training partners.
Yeah.
They're mates. Yeah. So why not?
It's great.
But I mean, yeah. Or how do you do it? Do you have a jump off? They both failed the jump off.
Well, yeah, they'd failed the height, hadn't they? And then they were going to have a jump off, and they were like, can we just not do that and share the gold medal?
And they said yes.
And that was really nice.
There you go.
I liked that.
Good. So all in all, it seems like the Olympics were very good. Britain did well, 4th in the table, I think.
Something like that. They did very well in terms of the table. And Paralympics going on now as we're recording this.
That is true. We've already got a gold.
We've got 2 golds.
Was that Story yesterday?
Story got one yesterday, and we had another cycling one today.
Excellent.
Yeah. So getting all the medals in the cycling.
Oh, that was one of my favourite moments as well. When the Danish guy crashed into the back of the British guy on like the pursuit, and then got up and shouted at him like it was his fault.
I love that was one of your favourite moments.
Yeah, it was just funny. It just made me laugh. I mean, I think there was a couple of baton drops as well that made me laugh.
Oh, yeah, probably. When it all goes wrong, it's funny, isn't it?
And then we got disqualified.
Oh, I tell you what else I really loved. Tom Daley and Matty Lee getting their gold medal for the diving.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lovely dive. Very little splash.
Yeah, we love the diving.
All I know is that less splash is best.
Yes.
So whoever doesn't splash enough...
Yeah. Splash is bad.
Yes. Gymnastics was all right as well.
Yeah.
Watching, is it the Gavonga twins or whatever they are?
Yeah, I don't, but something like that, isn't it?
Jessica and Jane, I want to say. It's not. I know one of them's Jessica. But they did all right. 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
And, that 13, 12-year-old who won...
The skateboarding, yeah.
She made me go to my kids and evaluate them and say, lads, you've wasted your life.
I mean, Ellie's still got time.
Yeah, but...
Get her on a skateboard.
Well, no, I'm thinking rock climbing. We'll get her climbing walls. Maybe, just maybe, she can get to the Olympics.
Yes.
The others, waste of time.
They're too old now.
Yeah, exactly. Failures in my eyes now. They're not really. They're good kids.
They watch this. You're great. Don't listen to your dad. They're not going to watch this, are they?
They are. I will make them. Anyway, let's crack on. As always, talking about God. And this month, people who are around us are going where? Back to school. Mm-hmm. And so we thought we'd talk a little bit about how we don't just survive at school or in life as Christians, but actually we thrive.
Yes.
Because I think there's a bit of a stigma, isn't it, that as a Christian you go back to school and you just sort of hang in and get through.
Yeah.
Rather than actually how do you blossom and thrive in that environment, and not just there, but in life in general.
Everywhere. Yeah.
So, Ruth, today what we're looking at, whilst I have some lemonade.
So we're going to be thinking about resting in God because, we go back to school and it's a bit crazy, isn't it? And we're doing stuff and we pick up all of our after school clubs and things like that as well. But resting in God is really important. So today we're going to look at one of my favourite verses in the Bible, and we're going to look at Psalm 46.
Verse? Or the
10?
whole psalm? Okay.
No. Read the whole psalm. You guys read the whole psalm. Pause the video. Read the whole psalm.
Right now.
And we're going to go in at verse 10. Which says, "Be still and know that I am God. I'll be exalted." And it goes on. But that's the key bit, is the "be still and know that I am God." So there's a lot of craziness going on in the verses before. There's desolation, there's wars, there's bows and spears and shields and fire and a lot of chaos. And then it comes in and says, "Be still and know that I am God."
David was going through a bit of a rough patch, So whoever wrote the psalm, we assume it was David because he wrote most of them, was talking about what would happen if the mountains fall into the sea? What would happen if the earth collapses? What would happen if there was an earthquake? What would happen if all of these things happened? And then he says, "But be still and know that I am God." And it's that sense of no matter what is going on around you, know that God is there.
Yeah, well, this is what God says to him in this crazy situation.
He says, just stop and know. And I think when we went into lockdown about a year and a half ago, almost, weird, isn't it? A lot of people had this sudden crisis because they were like, now what do I do?
We went from these crazy, busy, chaotic lives, didn't we, to almost nothingness in a way, or just this very different life where we were staying in the same places and we had more time on our hands because we weren't going out to different clubs and seeing our friends and all of that sort of thing. I found it really strange.
But it was that moment where I think God was saying to people, be still and know that I'm God. And that being still doesn't mean you stop. It can actually mean a physical being still.
Yeah, and sometimes that does help. That's a real thing, to sometimes just go, okay, for 5 minutes, I'm going to be still. I'm just going to stop and chill with God.
But it's also him saying, actually just stop worrying about things. Stop overthinking. Stop being, anxious. Stop all of it and know that I am God.
And in that knowledge, and that's the thing, isn't it? Is in the knowledge that we're able to then be still. There's kind of a forward backwards thing happening on that sentence of if we're still and we rest and we're calm in him, we know that he is God. But if we know that he is God, we can rest in that within our lives as well. So there's that kind of, which way are we going? You can go both ways.
Exactly. And it's a bit weird, isn't it, when you think of the idea of in the middle of a battle, let's say, in the middle of a fight, just being still. So when your head's going at you and you're going, oh, but this and this and this and this, and you go, actually just stop. It can be a weird sensation to take that moment. And I think for me, when we went into lockdown, it was like this weird just stopping. And for somebody who hates just being still, that was like really hard.
Yeah.
But it felt like God was saying, just be still and know that I am God. So I would be encouraging you to think about the stuff that's going on around you. As you're going back to school and you're getting busier and you're finding it, if you find it overwhelming, just take a moment to stop and know that he is God and he is with you and he is for you.
Yeah, know that God is God and he loves you and he's for you and he'll protect you and guide you.
So as you're trying to thrive and not survive, take some time out to be still. Don't get so busy with everything, because that's the temptation, isn't it? To go back and go club 1, 2, 3, 4, school, work, friends, all of this, and then suddenly you've got no time. So take time out to be still, only for your mental health, for yourself,
Yeah.
to recover, to relax, to rest, but also to know who God is and that he is for you and with you.
Yeah. So challenge this week, go and read Psalm 46. See where this verse fits in and take some time to be still and know that God is God.
There you go. We will see you next time on another exciting instalment of Faith and always down below there is a little PDF on the Patreon which is free and you can get that if you want to have a look at that and enjoy it. Anyway, we will see you next time.
Like and subscribe.